Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video, and I'm about to start kind of a brand new map change series throughout this season. In the past, we've covered things from Burger trucks moving and so much more, but today we've got a brand new war taking place on the island, and one that I'm super excited to explore throughout this map change series this season. So if you're new around here, tell that subscribe, and let's jump straight into this and start off with the map change. So there's several map changes all happening over at Misty and elsewhere on the map, and currently we now have Misty beginning to set up their wall ready for the Primal War. That's right guys, they have now set up their barrier to protect themselves from a primal attack. We don't know why this is the case, but obviously Raz and Tirana have definitely got something to do with this, and we'll explore that more in a second. But let's just check out these map changes. So for example, the shop here on the very right side, the coffee shop, is actually being shut up on this side over here. So you can no longer enter into this section. Obviously you can through the door, but the residents of this island will not be able to enter in through here, which is kind of exciting and something that I'm really excited for the Fortnite storyline. Then obviously on this side as well, we do have some more map changes. Now these are more kind of, I guess, not 100% like breakable, like as in like you could easily get through here, like it's just completely open, but it looks like when the primal attack does come, they're going to close off this caravan and block this road off to defend themselves. They've used ATM machines, they've used boxes, they've used chairs, tires, sandbags, and just even old cars that they've found lying around to protect themselves in this massive attack, which is going to be happening hopefully on the island very soon. So this is just one of the POIs to make these changes. We also know that this has happened at Pleasant. We'll head over there in a second, but this is the change that we've got so far on this side of Misty. Now obviously they could come from the hills, or they could attack from a different side of Misty, so we might see Misty expand its kind of like fort. Oh, we have already. There is an expansion to the fort over here on the hill, so you can see they're blocking off this hill as well, so they can't attack from this side. Now obviously you could come through here and just climb around the side, so I don't know why they haven't blocked this side off yet, but we should suspect that to happen very soon. These shops still remain open though and are still functioning. It just looks like they're ready to protect this hill here. I don't know why they haven't blocked the other side off, but they've blocked this side off, and maybe they're going to stand their ground here and protect against the primal force. So here they've used a bunch of boxes, bins, signs, and mainly barrels and chairs. So kind of cool to see this being put into place to protect them in the primal war which is taking place on the map, and we'll explore that more in a second through Raz's storyline and what exactly is going on. So this isn't just going to be happening to Misty, it's going to be happening to other POIs like Lazy and Retail in the next few weeks, and we will explore that on the channel as soon as it happens, or as soon as we get evidence of it, and I'll put it up for you guys so you can see it all. The Misty ones aren't actually in the game right now. I actually managed just to get it to render in a glitched replay kind of thing. It's not exactly glitched, I landed there and they were there, and then it seems to still be there on the replay, so they shouldn't be there just yet, but they've rendered in for me, so I don't know how that happened, but you know, it sometimes happens, this sort of stuff. So it's pretty cool that I've managed to get this actually to show for you guys early. So if we continue to go over to Pleasant though, we know last week we did show off, or not last week, a few days ago, the Pleasant glitch there with the autumn vibe. So it looks like Pleasant might actually turn into a primal park, which would be crazy, and we'd lose the POI to the primal army, which is currently on the map roaming around. So you can see here again, this is going to have like a primal defense. They've put these up to try and like deter the primal people from assaulting Pleasant, but this could easily happen. Pleasant's an easy target, so I think Pleasant might actually get taken out. You can even see Doggo's house here has been boarded up as well to protect in this Primal Assault. So what is the Primal Assault, you're probably wondering? Well, characters like Tirana and Raz are part of this, and these are the characters that got added in this season who are fighting against the Spire army as well. Now we've explored this. Raz and obviously Tirana aren't connected with the Spire people. They know they're here to protect the Spire and stuff, but Raz and Tirana have their own storyline, and that's the quest this week. Now I just ran through the quest so I could get a rough idea of what's going on, and basically Tirana herself is basically deploying Raz to evaluate this Spire and look into it even further. For example, the quest does end on a very interesting point where you actually harvest the crystals around the spire. So one crystal here, another crystal up here, and there's a few other spots as well, another one around here. And you've got to like simply hit them with the disguise and actually destroy them to gain more understanding of the spire. So Raz is basically understanding this, and why that's going on, the war is happening between Tirana's people and Raz's people, or the battle, to actually take over old POIs because they want to expand their area, but also the island, like the people that live on the island at Pleasant and Retail, they don't want to lose their ground either. So there's a massive crazy battle going on between them, and then Spire Guardians as well. That's like a separate thing. There's like 3 factions currently in this island taking place this season, so it's super awesome and exciting to see where this is going. This is where Raz would be, and you would talk to him about different things. There was also an audio tape as well, which was really interesting. It didn't really give us too much insight. It was just talking about the crystals, and it's basically going to allow us further to explore what these crystals are. It makes sense what these crystals are though. What color are they? Who do they relate to? It's quite obvious. I'm sure many of you guys will know that it relates to the dark element and Kevin. We've seen it in Raz's styles and stuff, and that's obviously what the IO used to protect, or should I say the IO use to restabilize stuff. We've seen it in my storyline video. Guys, if you haven't checked that storyline video out and if you're sleeping on it, go and watch it. I think it's only got like 40k views, so many people haven't seen it, but it's one of the best storyline videos I've ever made. And honestly, it really does crack a lot. It basically proves that IO used the dark element to actually restabilize the island in certain situations. Now, with that being said, where else is this assault going to happen with these kind of, I guess, what should we call them? The primal people, I guess that's what you class them as. They're kind of like ravages over the map, aren't they? Just like wrecking places. And obviously their like theme and their style is set in this kind of old realm, you know. When you fly around and look at it, you think, wow, this is like really retro and definitely back in like time. Obviously primal vibes. They're hunting animals and using bones and stuff in their weapons, the primal weapons. So it's quite clear that they don't really understand the normal territory, hence why Pleasance kind of put a wall up. It's strange how Pleasance put a wall up on the side of the Spire Guardians though. Think about it, like they've put this wall up on this side to protect maybe against the Spire Guardian rather than the primal people. That's interesting, you know, you think about it. And if we go over to Misty as well, the same things happened over there. They've put a wall up to protect against the Spire Guardian side. So maybe it isn't Raz and Tirana that's the threat, and maybe it's the Spire Guardians that's the threat to these places. They don't want to be involved with them, so they're trying to keep them distanced. We'll have to see where the walls and stuff are going to get placed around here. It would make kind of sense, because you think about it, if Lazy pops up some walls, it might be over here to stop the Spy Guardian from coming down from his hill up there. And that's the same with Retail. When Retail sets up their walls, we might see them around this section around here, just this side over here, to protect against the Spy Guardian up there. So there are going to be these walls being set up to protect. If you think about Misty's one, it is on the side facing the small Spire Tower here, you know, where the Guardian does protect. So that is kind of exciting, and obviously something which I'm really hyped for, to see where this storyline is going to take us. So these people, maybe these are the threat and not Tirana and Raz, and they're trying to battle against them as well. So who knows? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the storyline this season. It's really, really exciting, one that I cannot wait to explore and continue to go over on the channel as we go throughout the weeks for you guys. I will keep you up to date with all the map changes, all the storyline content as soon as it happens in the world of Fortnite. Obviously this is kind of like a little bit of an early one. These aren't actually in the game just yet for everyone. You might be able to get them to render in though, if you happen to get a little bit lucky and they do spawn in for you. I think it's going to be put in the next 24 hours though, hence why it's kind of a bit early for some players, like it is for me right here. But yeah, super exciting stuff to see. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in future content. And once again, use code postboxpat in the item shop. And this is postboxpat signing out.